Okay, today's video finds us in the summer of 2024, fishing some rocks to the east of Bayou Casotte. I've just paddled over here. I skipped the whole long paddle so you get the short of it, but we're going to be targeting some redfish, flounder, speckled trout, whatever may be on these rocks here. And I'm just hopping my jig along, and you can see there I've gotten snagged, but that's what we're doing today, throwing a little paddle tail. So I've worked my way to the end of a rock line, and I'm just kind of turning around and focusing on where the current kind of hits this corner of these rocks. And the wind is not too bad today, but where it hits those rocks, it kind of makes some pretty big swells. Okay, and we hooked something there on the edge of those rocks. And the challenge with this fish is I have to get him away from the rocks, and I have to get my boat to not get up on the rocks because these currents pushing me closer and closer. Got him in, and he's over 18 inches, so we're going to keep that guy for dinner. So getting back to these rocks, working a rock line towards a little creek here. Oh, we hooked up to something. It feels like it's holding bottom. It kind of feels like a flounder. Pretty good flounder too. And up until this point this year, this would be my biggest flounder. So definitely need to get this guy in and take a picture of him. I've released my videos a little bit out of order. If you watch all my videos, you know I caught like a 21¼ inch flounder earlier in the year. But this video actually takes place before that. So up until this point, this was my biggest flounder. So I'm going to run over there to that other bank on the right hand side of the screen. There's a little sandy patch over there, and try to get a picture of this guy. But the closer I get, the waves are kind of rushing up on there, so I don't want to get too close on the bank and have the waves flip. So I'm trying to do it just right here before. And you can see my stakeout pole got knocked over. Sometimes I really hate flounder. And that just adds a little insult to injury right there. Lost fish, and I got washed up on the bank. After drying my tears up, I decided to get back in the water and try that rock point again. Popping that same paddle tail along that Mad Mullet by Captain Lane. Here we've got some thumpage action. Feels like a redfish the way he's pulling. And again, the challenge here is not to get washed up on the rocks and to land this fish. Some days are more challenging than others. breathe a sigh of relief and get out away from these rocks and measure this fish, and he does make the cut, so he goes in the cooler bag. And that should be 2 redfish for us now. Pick up something right here. This feels like a pretty sizable little fish. Should be another keeper red from the way he's pulling. And let's see, he is a keeper red. All right, if we get him in, we'll have our limit of 3. Life will be good. They're running these rocks today. Okay, he's in the net. That'll be our 3rd red. Now that we've got 3 reds, let's start working some grass lines. Maybe we can get another flounder. Sure enough, we hooked into one, and it is a flounder. Not nearly as big as that first one, but he is a flounder. He's a flat boy. And state of Mississippi, got to be 12 inches, and he definitely makes that. So he goes with us this afternoon. Okay, we got our 3 reds and a flounder. Not too bad. Had to paddle a long way to get it, but that's kind of the fun of it, right? So hopefully you enjoyed that video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Get closer to 700 subscribers. Heck yeah. See you on the next one.